Hello guys, welcome back to Banished with the Banto. So now it's late summer and the crop should soon be harvested. Yeah, they're reaching 100% yield very soon. So hopefully we'll have enough food for the first winter. Because that's the thing with this game Banished, is that every winter you have to save up so much food. You have to have some other food resources like this fishing dock here, which gives you food during the winter as well. Like I said in previous episode, you can actually track how you're gaining food and how you're gaining different materials. With clicking this one, you can actually see how much fish you got this season, 79. And then you can also track the farms here to see currently this season of wheat, 224, so that is halfly much. I would guess that it's going to be about 500 from each of these fields, so that means 1000 more in wheat. So that means that I might be getting another farm for the next year, because you need so much food, and when it starts to go good in the game, you really need to get more food, because if it goes good in the game, often in the game, it's like oh no, we're gonna get children because it's going good, and no, don't do that right now. We need to have our food, like, it's kind of hard in this game actually to get it stable, like, have it the same every time. But I'm gonna prepare another field here. I think I'm gonna grow wheat there too. Let's check here. We have two builders too much, and let's see if we have any other open spots. Yeah, put 2 fishermen so they can make more food. Let's see how much they got now. 135. And I'm playing at 2 times speed, so you could go for like 5 times if you wish, but if it's too much going on, I do not recommend going for 5 times speed, because so much can happen. So it's pretty risky. I've done it before, but it is kind of risky. I'm actually gonna remove a bit of that road there. Okay, it seems I can't do it before they actually built it. But I hope we're gonna be fairly good with the food. 700, and they're gathering into the houses. You can actually go and check out the houses. They have potatoes, 100, 233 potatoes. They had a lot of different foods. Potato, oh, these guys like fish. Potato. Okay, so we might be building a hunting lodge now during the winter. Or we might be getting another fisherman just to keep our food up, but we have also to check like how much firewood. Currently we have 238 firewood, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem during the winter. And since we got our woodcutter, he's gonna be able to use the logs that we have stored up and make some firewood of that, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem with that thing. So let's see if we're gonna build more. I often actually expand this out, this stockpile here, so I'm gonna do it this time too. Like, let's make another one, 4x6. 4x6. I mean, it doesn't hurt to actually make more stockpiles, because they don't really cost much to do at all, so they're fairly free to do. And put wheat there, and since the farmers won't be doing any work, we can actually remove them from their work position. And I think that we are gonna make an hunting lodge. Let's check where we're gonna have it. Yeah, probably not here, because the mountains, the rivers going around here will probably just be trouble, so I guess that the best place would be to have it somewhere around here. So let's get a hunting lodge about here, I think. And later we're also gonna have a forester very close to that, because we want him to grow up the trees, because it feels like in the game that when there's a lot of forest, it attracts the animals. So let's get one of those hunting cabins and build up here. So this is the area, the ring that he will be hunting inside. So normally these like deers and things that you're hunting, they won't go inside your city, so it's better to have an area around here, because there will be a lot more potential for hunting, since there are a lot more ground for them to be at. So let's build that one and make a dirt road. The bad thing is that it's pretty far away. Let's get a deer. But I think that's gonna be good. And I'm also gonna build a forest right next to that one. Forest lodge, awesome. So he will be growing trees and chopping down trees around this region. And this guy will be hunting around this region. So it's gonna be kinda good, like he's gonna grow up trees where he's hunting, so I think that's gonna be good. And here I actually have a ton of stones, ton of iron which we can use later for building different buildings. So let's get more of these builders. Let's get 5 free laborers. Later we're gonna have, I think 2 forests. No, we're gonna go for 3 hunters, because if the food is gonna be more important right now. I should have enough logs and firewood for the winter. At least for the first one. I only have 5 houses. And they are fairly full, so depending on how many children is gonna survive this winter and become adults, that's gonna affect a lot of, like, if I need to build more houses. You can actually build these stone houses. I think it's fairly good actually to do these stone houses like kinda early in the game. The reason is because they are more warm, which makes it need less firewood. So it's keeping the warm inside a lot better than these normal wooden houses do. So that's something that we might be doing for the future. I don't think it's gonna be too far away. I think that next house I'm gonna build is actually gonna be a stone house. I don't see any problem with it. It should be a lot better than this wooden house, and the wooden house is gonna like get a lot more fire going if it starts burning inside the village. I think that these stone houses are actually not fully made in stone. No, there's actually some wood on them. So the good thing is about them is they keep it warm, less firewood, less work for the village. So that's gonna be pretty good. But this is kind of far away, so I'm probably gonna need some laborers to go like between here and deliver the goods to this village. This is pretty far away. Maybe I should have actually built it like almost here or something. It might be better. But we will see how it will be with that. So you can actually upgrade the roads later too, so you can get these stone roads which make people move around faster. But even though you keep your village safe, like you're having a lot of food and a lot of medicine, sometimes accidents do happen. Like I had people like when they're fishing here, they drown, fall in the water and they drown. And also when people are giving birth, like when they're giving birth, they can die too, just like in real life. So that can happen too. It's not only to get your food, get your clothes, get your tools. As you see here, I'm actually down to 10 stored clothes. But the thing is with the game, I don't think it's too expensive actually to go and build a blacksmith, build a tailor. But you maybe should do it kinda early, because even though you don't have anyone working there, as long as you have the rare resources to like get those tools and make those clothes, you can just have those building, and when you see it start to run out, you can put some guys working with it and get some tools, get some clothes to keep the people warm and make people able to actually work. But I think this can take a fair amount of time for them to build that one. And since I made this farm, another one, I actually need 6 farmers at the spring. And this early winter we're gonna speed up the game to 5 times just to make things happen, because it's pretty non-stuff going on right now. Early winter, still 13 adults living here. Everybody's hanging around the well, they love the well here. Throne is idling labor. Maybe actually lack some resources, so let's slow that down. Yeah, we actually need to get some stone and also some logs, since we'll be needing a lot of that, and he might be using some for the firewood, so let's get some logs. So that should give us some stone and wood. 13 stored logs and 0 stone. But we got a lot of iron. It's not actually that much of iron, so it just works. Oh, we actually got some animals here. Let's check our hunting cabin. And I see they're standing right outside of that region. I actually had at one time, like, I was building my hunting cabin very close to my village, and it was like 2 different packs. It was one here and one here. So it was like 2 groups of those deers there, and they were just standing right outside of the circle, so my hunter couldn't do the work. It was like, haha, you can get me outside here. But the hunters, they can really bring in tons of food. I think my hunter, even though it probably wasn't like animals around all the time, he actually got like, I think it was close to 800 food on 1 year. Meanwhile, let's see how much this farm gave. 400, nothing. 420, so you can guess like 800. So getting a hunter, I would say, is very good, but I don't think it's a resource of food that you can like depend on. Like some years maybe there are not many animals around at all, and that means no food here. And if you don't have much food getting here, then you might get screwed up during the winter because you thought you had a lot. But the good thing about hunters are that they will be hunting around the year. The farmers only from spring to late summer. So that late summer they will harvest resources, but the hunter will keep going throughout the year, just the same as the fisher. But I think the fisher is getting a lot less food every year. Oh my god! 734? Okay, I take that back. This fisher is awesome. I never had this good fisher. That's awesome. So it seems this fisher is really good. I actually have had 2 like fishing docks close to each other. Maybe that's bad. Like the first thing that I thought in the game is that it would be bad, but then I was like, oh, let's go and try it out, and maybe it wasn't bad, but I guess it might be bad since this guy is getting 756 fishes this season. And the last time I had him, it gave about 250 for 1 year, so then it felt pretty bad, and maybe we will have a tons of food. It's kind of great that we actually have 300 stored food. And since they have some food in their houses, that's actually pretty good. If you know that you have some stored food, that's pretty good. But they are gonna keep getting more and more food. But oh my god, it's soon reaching 800. Okay, I love you fishers. Late winter. So it's not too far away now with the spring, and then we gotta put our farmers back to work with the farms. Get some more of this stone here. You should get more stone. No reason to not get it, I would say. The reserve of food is low. Yeah, you will get that a lot even if your village have food. Like all the houses can actually have taken all the food and put it inside their houses. And it says your food reserve is low. That actually only means that the reserve, like inside the storage barn, is low. You can still have a lot of food, but it's stored in the houses for the people, so you don't have to panic too much depending on how much food you have in each house. But like I said in the previous episode, sometimes these houses can be like, I'm gonna get all the food. This guy's not gonna get anything. I'm gonna eat it all because I'm freaking hungry. And I'm even more hungry. So that's like, yeah, kind of screwed up sometimes. I don't know if this is like you can build a market and we'll move all the goods there to a local area where the villagers can go and get the resources like clothing, tools and food and everything. I don't know if this is more fairly split around, if they have some kind of like money when you're living inside the town here. That you can't actually see like, oh, we have this amount of money to spend on food, so let's get that amount on food. Because like it is now, like, oh, it's food inside it. Everybody just rushing inside the storage barn and take whatever they can find. Awesome! I didn't know this thing. If you click this one, you can actually upgrade this wooden house to stone house. Well, that's pretty good, so you can keep old buildings and just upgrade them to new ones. So that's pretty good. Early spring. Let's speed it up this a bit more. Yeah, they were done. We're gonna let them get done with that too, and now we're gonna remove some of these because we are gonna need, yeah, 6 farmers. Where do you have them? There. So 6 farmers. You have 13 adults and 7 children still. But that seems to be a very, very good winter. Oh my god, almost 900 fish that year. I really like my fishermans, they're doing a great work. Oh, it's actually just kind of like a lake here. I thought it was going outside. Oh, there's like another lake there. That is awesome. But guys, I thank for watching this episode with Banished with me, Banto, and hope to see you tune in at the next episode. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more gaming content. This is Banto, take care, cheers, goodbye, take care.